MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the World Series between the New York Mets and the New York Yankees. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Well, here's a little comparison of these two teams. Looking at it earlier, to me, the story is all about the pitching. Both squads have some good arms, and the team that gets the best outings are probably going to come out on top.
It's the moment these players have been waiting for. Game 1 of the Fall Classic is on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Andrew Brandt gets the call on the mound here at home for Game 1 of the World Series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Boy, this guy was unbelievably good in this last one. Struck out a ton of guys in an amazing performance, and all of his pitches were working. Let's hope he brings that A game back with him in this one.
And we are underway in Game 1 as the first pitch is swung on and missed for the first strike. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Hit hard but foul. Here comes another 0-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is gone to start the evening.
Batting second, the second baseman, number 11.
First pitch of the at-bat. In there, and it's 0-1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
2-1 the count. Two balls and 2 strikes now. 1 out, nobody on. And he takes strike 3 called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Well, even though these two teams are in different leagues, they do play each other every year because of the crosstown rivalry, and it's always pretty fun.
Yeah, and for the players, Matt, they love it. Not only is there more on the line than usual, like bragging rights, but they're not having to stay at hotels and all that. It's just like a normal home game where they're driving to a different ballpark.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down, 3. Michael Fulmer is on the mound here on the road for Game 1 of the World Series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, thanks, Matt. On the bump, Michael Fulmer. Boy, what really turned his career around, learning the straight changeup. Always had a big arm when he came up in the Mets farm system, but since he arrived in the big leagues, more than that big arm, the fastball 95 to 97 miles an hour. Straight changeup, one of the best in baseball. Also has a curveball to go along with it. If he brings the changeup and the good one with him.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field.
He gets under it and makes the catch in.
The deep part of the field.
Batting second, the right fielder, Aaron Judge.
First delivery to him on the way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, that two-seam fastball is going to be the be-all, end-all of this game right here. Who's going to execute? Is the pitcher going to be able to keep going to that well, or is the offense going to be able to make an adjustment and hit that ball in the gap?
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
And that is just past his outstretched glove, and that ought to be a base hit.
That's what you want the guys at the top of the order to do. Set the table for the monsters, 3, 4, 5. Nice piece of hitting.
Stepping in now, number 19. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Fouled away. The 1-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Conforto is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2. And with 2 away here in Game 1 of the World Series, let's give you a little refresher course at the roads these two teams took to get where they are tonight. From the stretch. And that misses for ball 1.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
The 1-0. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His first homer here in the series. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Wondering who was going to strike first with the long ball. What a moment for him right there. Home run in the World Series. No one can ever take that away from you.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Wind up and the 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. I have to imagine there's a full moon. Into the box now, Pete Alonso. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ball one to start the at-bat. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Another 1-2 delivery. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Now at the plate, Michael Conforto. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the pitch.
Conforto.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
I think he kind of trained the hitter's eyes in that at bat. What I mean is you'll find the first 3 pitches are all down around the knee. So as a hitter, he's probably looking down there again, and that's the perfect time to raise his sights and make a good pitch up.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Castellanos has just over 1,000 base hits in his career to this point. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Hicks is under it. And the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets. They're still down. It's 2-0.
Leading off for the Yankees, the first baseman.
First offering on its way. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Through first and hustling for second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. 1-0 the count. Voit leads off second with nobody out. Short, hit hard. Rosario's got it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Batting it, the center fielder, Aaron.
A man at second with 1 down, and that'll bring in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
A bouncer to the left side. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And that'll bring up Didi Gregorius. Here's the first pitch to him. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 0-1 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. One left for the Yankees. After two, it's a 2-0 ball game. J.D. Davis the next to bat. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Here's the pitch. No balls and 1 strike. A windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here it comes, 0-2. And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count of 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Here's Joey Gallo now.
As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 an inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. This guy is still looking at a 0 in the hit column. 1 strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
No contact there, and it's 1-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. They're down 2-0. Next will be the designated hitter, number 99, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings. It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
A ball and a strike now. 2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will find the wall out near the visitor's bullpen. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Pitch inside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
How about that for making something happen? First he rips a double, then on the very next pitch, he swipes third, just showing what kind of offensive weapon he can be.
1-0 home. Is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that two-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And he'll make it in to score. It's a sac fly and an RBI, and it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
First pitch on its way.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
No balls and a strike to count. And this one's in the dirt. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Here it comes on 0-2. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pop commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate.
Oh, and he's into third safely with the stolen base. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Sanchez brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side that they swing. Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. He's forced to settle for 1. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Fastball called for strike 2.
That's a tough pitch for a batter. If you're not expecting it, you'll end up with half a bat after you swing.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. And that's in there for strike 1.
You have to understand, as the hitter right here, pitcher on the mound wants a quick inning. Anything over the heart of the plate, probably got to pull the trigger on.
It's a swinging bunt up the line. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Digging in now, number 23. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound. It's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up. One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
At the ball.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side in back-to-back innings, 6 in a row, and the inning is just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with the Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Now to the plate, Luke Voigt. He'll start it out against Michael Fulmer to begin the inning. Low for ball 1. Back up the middle. And this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single.
There's a hard-hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here it comes, 1-0. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
Whoa, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And he lays off again, ball 3. Aaron Hicks, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. 3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Hey, listen, as a pitcher, when you fall behind with 3 balls, you want to come in there and throw a strike, and sometimes you're going to give up a base hit.
Yeah, Danny, that's the name of the game from the offensive standpoint. Work yourself, count leverage, man. 2-0, 3-0, 3-1. Buy yourself that pop.
And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Voigt over at second. Stanton at first with no outs. Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get 2. To second for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
Now back.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Didi Gregorius. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Yanks leave 1. They lead it 3-0. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but it's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
1-1 the count. A ball and 2 strikes.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. Now batting, Michael Conforto. Here comes the first pitch. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
Well-executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Two and one. Mets are still looking for their first hit of the ball game. Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind and count 3-2.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Michael Conforto goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
In today's game, with velocity and exploding breaking stuff, you have to find a way to control the strike zone as a unit. They haven't been able to do that today, swinging at way too many pitches outside the zone.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Grounded softly down the line toward first. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. It looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Mets. They trail it here 3-0. So the lineup flips over and digging in, number 99, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Rounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. To 2-2 now. On a line, that's a base hit.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Barehanded for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more from game. Riding in once again, J.D. Davis. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Well, obviously somebody was hooting with the Owls last night. This entire roster, they've showed up for the first game of this road trip and are getting absolutely boat raced.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game.
Well, he's really rolling on the mound right now. All you have to do is look at the last 4 hitters for evidence. All 4 of them have gone down on strikes, as you're seeing here. That's not easy to do, so you know he's got to be pretty dialed in out there.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
Here's a blooper out toward left center. Coming on for it is Hicks. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mets.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Hicks. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Mets leave 1. They trail in this one 3-0. Brad Brock enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 29.
Now in the box, number 17. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First delivery to him on the way. Line to the right side, but foul. Comes set with the 0-1.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. In the air down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Gary Sanchez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First offering on its way.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. 1 out, nobody on. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Now here it comes. Hit hard to third. Davis brings it in. And that's the second out.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Luke Voigt. He singled his last time up. He's set and the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
Here comes the 0-1. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in his...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Leading off the inning, Jeff McNeil, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Digging in, number 23. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. So here's Pete Alonso as he takes a cold strike on the black. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And that misses 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
You could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game. Executing a nasty slider down the way right there, giving this offense no chance.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Pete Alonso is the second out in the 7th inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled away. A runner on first with 2 away. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. Jerry Familia gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 27.
Now at the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. A hit in 2 tries so far. Out in front of it, strike 1. The 0-1. Grounded to third. Davis grabs it cleanly. And that's out number 1. One gone here in the Yankees 7th. And that'll bring up the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. He's set. Here it comes. Grounded back up the middle. And quickly there are 2 away. So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. A strikeout and a lineout for him so far. Here comes the first pitch. Familia has become one of the more dominant bullpen arms in the sport today, and a big reason is his swing and miss stuff. Really helps him pitch out of tough situations.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think what we're seeing more and more out of the game of baseball right now in the 8th and 9th inning, big power arm guys that have really 2 good pitches that they can strike you out with, and that's what this guy is here. If he doesn't have one, he has the other, and if he has them both, he's nearly impossible to make contact off of.
Hit hard back up the middle. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And no chance at all to make a play here, so despite the effort, the inning will continue. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, number 99. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Count even at 2-2. Open to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fly ball out toward left center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Nick Castellanos now. He leads off their half of the eighth, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one. Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
He's got it. And he'll just make it to the bag, a step or two ahead, and there's the first out. Into the box now, J.D. Davis. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
That's been a great pitch for him all night. Able to push and pull the throttle a little bit. Throwing a good fastball located and mixing in that nasty changeup with good arm action.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. J.D. Davis takes the hat trick with his third strikeout of the night. So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Strike 3. 19 strikeouts for him now. Mets go down 1-2-3. Luis Avilan is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 43.
Digging in and looking for more, Aaron Judge. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Now here it comes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Conforto is there, and he has it for the out.
Now batting.
Striding in, number 19. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's the 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
Now batting. Number 7.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, number 17. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Now at the plate, Wilson Ramos. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Number 40. Wilson Ramos.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously an important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Got him for an even 20 strikeouts now thus far, as he's just been flat unhittable.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. 1 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. Late grounder down the first baseline. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
3-2, full count. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Good swing just a little early, and they'll see another payoff pitch. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. So here's Jeff McNeil, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. And he misses there. 1-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Yet another strikeout for him on the mound. And fellas, this has been one of his favorite victims tonight. That's the 3rd time he sent him packing. So he's got him pretty well figured out. Not that the rest of this lineup has been much better.
And he gets ahead 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Taken, called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Slow roller left side. He's got to hurry. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Hey, this game is close right here, but I'll take you inside the mindset even if it was a blowout. I know the team's down to their final out, but you'll be hard-pressed to ever find an offensive player give away an AB. Nice infield single right there to keep the line moving.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And as Mets fans have heard before, that ball's out of here.
I mean, you have to love the World Series. What a game we have right now. Home run ties it late. Place is going absolutely bananas. Would you rather be anywhere else?
And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run.
That one definitely seems worth taking a look at with Show Track. It wasn't a particularly deep home run, but as you can see, he connected pretty well. 110 miles an hour off the bat, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He was a ground-out victim last time up. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Now here's the pitch. And there's another one. Strike 3 as he just continues to mow guys down. So, boy, Seth Lugo takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 67.
Striding in to start the 9th, Gary Sanchez. And they'll need him to get something going here. Shot back up the middle, and it's a base hit. And just like that, the potential tying run is aboard here to start the home half of the 9th. Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some Show Track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up. Gardner will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Pinch running at first for the Yankees. Number 11.
Quick check on that tying run at first. And he'll dive back in. To the plate now, Luke Voigt. Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. there as Gardner is thrown out trying to steal second.
Well, he tried to turn a single into a double by stealing second on the first pitch, but they were ready for it. Good catch and throw from behind the plate, and it's like that base hit never happened.
Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. And now pitch on the way. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Now back.
Digging in once again, Giancarlo Stanton. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1.
Pitching a little bit backwards in this situation. I'd expect a hitter to be sitting off speed.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. The pitch. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and that's just a punch to the gut of the home fans as they watch their team fall behind in the top of the 9th. Then they can't get it done in the bottom and come away with a loss.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim 1-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. Well, sometimes that defining moment of the game is the ending. He came in and erased any hope the opposition may have had, and for that, he's our top player of the game.
You know, being a closer is a pressure-packed, tough